I am Dr. W. B. Gangole from Kamala Nehru Mahavidyalaya, Nagpur. Today we are discussing the chemical reactions of alkene. Already we have discussed what is alkene, nomenclature of alkene, and the methods of formation of alkene. And also we have discussed last time the chemical reactions, that is hydroboration, and also the oxidation. In that case we have seen the oxidation with KMnO4 and also epoxidation and ozonolysis. All these reactions we have already discussed, and today we are going to discuss the polymerization reaction. Allylic, that is the substitution in allylic position of alkene, and also what is important, Markovnikov's rule, and also the Khalas effect, that is the peroxide effect. As we know, alkenes are the unsaturated compound and with containing characteristic carbon-carbon double bonds, and out of these double bond, one bond is a strong sigma bond, and another second bond is a weak pi bond, and pi electrons cloud, pi electrons of the alkenes bonds forms the electron cloud, and which attract the electrophile. So as we know, here the alkenes are attract the electrophile and repel the nucleophiles. And there are mainly two types of important reaction. One is addition reaction and substitution reaction. So all these reactions we are discussing in today's part. So the topic is alkenes and cycloalkenes, but we are discussing about the alkenes, and this is the part number 3, and in this part number 3 we are discussing the chemical reactions of alkene, and particularly the polymerization of alkene, substitution in allylic position in alkene, Markovnikov's rule, and peroxide effect. So all these part we are discussing in today's part. And so as we know, first is the polymerization of alkene. Already we have discussed oxidation and also the hydroboration and some addition of halogens in the alkene. All these reactions already we have discussed in the last part. Now in case of chemical reactions of alkene, fourth number reaction, that is the polymerization of alkene. What is the polymerization? As we know, polymer is the macromolecule in which monomer is converted into polymer, small molecules are converted into big molecule, or we can say that polymerization is a process in which large number of simple molecules combine to form big molecule, and the simple molecules are called monomer, and big molecule is known as the macromolecule or the polymer. And as we know, polymerization can take place by addition polymerization or condensation polymerization. And here particularly we are going to discuss the polymerization of alkene, and in this case polymer is a substance and it has very high molecular weight because of the big molecule, which is formed by the joining very large number of simple molecule, that is called monomer, in the regular fashion. That is the monomer is repeated. For example, here the combination of very large number of ethylene molecule give a polymer which is known as polythene. So as we know, simple example of polymer, poly means many, mer means molecule. So simple monomer are converted into big molecule, macromolecule, which is known as the polymer, and in this case combination of very large number of ethylene molecule, ethylene is one monomer, and give a polymer means big molecule known as the polythene. This polymerization process of formation is a large molecule from small molecule. So we can say that polymerization is a process of formation of polymer. Now here one example we are taking, when heated at high temperature and pressure in the presence of traces of oxygen, ethylene is undergo the polymerization from the polythene. So what is now here, we have taken one example, two examples are there, how the monomer is converted into polymer, that is by the process of polymerization. So by using this polymerization process, monomer is converted into polymer, that is ethylene is converted into polyethylene, propylene is converted into polypropylene. So reactions are shown in the slide. So in this case, this is the ethylene, carbon-carbon double bond. Ethylene under high temperature and pressure and presence of oxygen, we obtain, this is the double bond getting place, and here this is the chain lengthening. So N times, this is one monomer, and this N time maybe 100, 1000, 2000 like that long chain of polymer we obtained. So this is the repeat unit. तो ये रेगुलर फैशन में रिपीट होते जाता है एंड वी गेट अ लॉन्ग चेन ऑफ पॉलीमर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स. सो हियर दिस इज द पॉलीथीन. Poly means many, ethene. Many molecules are there, ethene, therefore it is known as polyethene. So ethylene is converted into polyethene. So ethylene undergo the polymerization and form the polymer polyethene. In the similar fashion, propylene having three carbon atoms and one containing one double bond, propylene. This is N times we have to take, and what is now, it is under same condition we obtain this polypropene. So this polypropene having, this is the repeat unit, CH3, CH, CH2, and N times it get a repeat, and this is the one unit. In this way, large number of units get repeated in regular fashion, and we get the big molecule, macromolecule known as the polypropene. So ethylene give polyethene, propylene give polypropene. So this is an important reaction in case of alkene. So what is the polymerization of alkene? So polymerization is a process of formation of polymer. Now next is the number 5, substitution in allylic position in the case of alkene. Both are there, substitution in allylic position and also in vinylic position of alkene. But now here we are discussing the substitution of allylic position of alkene. In this case, it is the substitution reaction which take place at carbon atom next to the double bond. So this is the important sentence. This substitution in allylic position, it is the substitution reaction. ये क्या है? Substitution reaction है which take place at the carbon atom next to the double bond. जो double bond होते हैं दो कार्बन में, दो कार्बन के बीच में, उनके जो double bond है उसके बाजू में जो कार्बन है वहाँ पे substitution होगा. That is higher homologous of ethylene undergo allylic substitution under specific condition. For example, here when propene is treated with the chlorine at 773 Kelvin, it undergo allylic substitution and give the product allyl chloride, also known as 3-chloropropene. So this is the allylic position. This is the allyl chloride, and this is also known as the 3-chloropropene. So what is now? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons are there. 1, 2, 3, and carbon number 3 have Cl. So 3-chloro and propene, also known as allyl. This is the group which is known as allyl chloride. Now in this case, this is the propene. This is propene undergo the action with chlorine at temperature 773 Kelvin, and we obtain allyl chloride, also known as 3-chloropropene, and HCl is removed. So in this case, H from this CH3 is removed, and in place of H, substitution of Cl is taking place and HCl is removed. Now what is here? According to the sentence, it is substitution reaction which take place at the carbon atom next to the double bond. ये जो propene है, ये जो double bond है ये दो कार्बन के बीच में, and next कार्बन के double bond के next कार्बन है ये, तो इसमें यहाँ पे substitution होगा. This is known as the this is the substitution take place at the carbon atom next to the double bond. Double bond के बाजू में ये double bond के next कौन सा ये कार्बन है, तो वहाँ पे substitution. This is known as allylic substitution. So what is substitution in allylic position? And so propene, when we react with Cl2, we get the compound 3-chloropropene, allyl chloride. So this is important reaction known as the substitution in allylic position. Now next part is the Markovnikov's rule. As we know, this is an important rule. Markovnikov is the scientist who gave this important rule, and as we know, in this case, alkene when react with hydrogen halide, that is HX, and by addition occurs the carbon-carbon double bond and form the alkyl halide or haloalkane. In IUPAC, haloalkane. तो ये जो अनसैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन है या अनसैचुरेटेड अल्कीन्स है वहाँ पे HX ऐड करना है, तो ऐड कैसा होगा, एंड वी गेट द अल्किल हैलाइड। तो ये देखो HX, H प्लस X माइनस, X जनरली हैलाइड्स, तो H प्लस X माइनस, तो ये अनसैचुरेटेड कंपाउंड है, वहाँ पे कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड है, इसको ऐड करना है। दिस इज द एडिशन ऑफ HX, लाइक HBr, HCl। HX का मतलब HCl, HBr, HI। तो इसमें एक का H होगा, यहाँ पे ऐड होता है, और एक इस कार्बन पर देखो, तो डबल बॉन्ड इज रिमूव नाउ एंड हैविंग सिंगल बॉन्ड। सो दिस इज द एडिशन रिएक्शन। H यहाँ पे हो गया, X यहाँ पे हो गया, HX is added in the same way, in this way. This is the addition reaction, and we obtain from alkene we get alkyl halide, because this is the alkyl halide. And Hs कौन सा है, HCl, हाइड्रोजन क्लोराइड, हाइड्रोजन ब्रोमाइड, हाइड्रोजन आयोडाइड। So this is the reaction of hydrogen halide, and addition is taking place across the carbon-carbon double bond. When hydrogen halide react with unsymmetrical alkene, now this is symmetrical and we get alkyl halide, but now hydrogen halide HX react with the unsymmetrical alkene, then there are two possible addition product. Now when we add when it react when hydrogen halide react with the unsymmetrical, not symmetrical, unsymmetrical alkene, then two possible addition product are there. According to the halogen atom is placed on one and other carbon of the double bond. So what is now here? So how the addition is taking place in case of unsymmetrical alkene. So this slide shows when propylene react with the HBr, when a hydrogen bromide is added in an unsymmetrical alkene like propylene, then it forms propyl bromide, N-propyl bromide and isopropyl bromide. But it has been shown that experimentally isopropyl bromide is the major product. That is 2-bromopropane is the major product. So in this case two products are possible. So see here, this is unsymmetrical alkene, propene. This is unsymmetrical propene. HBr is added now. This reaction is take place in the dark, that is in the absence of peroxides. And in this case we obtain now addition is taking place HBr. Now this H now added here. So see here CH3, then here CHBr, Br is added to this carbon, and here CH2 becomes CH3. So this is the carbon-carbon double bond. Now addition of the HBr is added to this two carbon, Br is added, Br इस कार्बन पे ऐड होता है और हाइड्रोजन इस कार्बन पर, तो ये CH2 का CH3 हो जाएगा और CHBr। तो दिस इज इसमें ये 1-ब्रोमो, तो यहाँ पे CH था, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन ऐड हो गया CH2 और Br इस कार्बन पे ऐड हो गया। ये दोनों पॉसिबिलिटी है, लेकिन as per experimentally it is shown that 2-bromopropane ये वाला जो प्रोडक्ट है, this is the major product and this is the minor product. Both are possible, 2-bromopropane, 1-bromopropane, but 2-bromopropane is the major product and 1-bromopropane is the minor product. And this type of addition of HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene, Russian chemist, what is the name? Russian chemist Markovnikov is the name of scientist, studied the number of addition reaction similar to this reaction given above and suggested a rule to predict the course of reaction for the addition of hydrogen halide to unsymmetrical alkene. And this empirical rule is known as Markovnikov's rule. ये जो addition reaction होती है, इसके लिए Markovnikov ने एक empirical rule दिया है which is known as Markovnikov's rule, and he studied number of addition reaction. और उसने एक रूल दिया है which is known as Markovnikov's rule. So what is the Markovnikov's rule? According to the Markovnikov's rule, when hydrogen halide is added to the unsymmetrical alkene, then negative part of this negative part, यहाँ पे क्या है, H plus Br minus, negative part attached to the carbon which contain less number of hydrogen. तो ये Br कहाँ पे अटैच होगा, ये CH, ये वाला यहाँ पे इस कार्बन पे एक H है, इस कार्बन पे 2 है, तो Br negative and attached to the carbon which contain less number, or positive part attached to the carbon which contain large number of hydrogen atom, carbon attached to the carbon which contain large number of. तो ये empirical rule given by Markovnikov's, and therefore it is a famous rule and known as the Markovnikov's rule, and this rule can be stated as This is the statement of this Marconi capsule. In the ionic addition of an unsymmetrical reagent like HX is added in unsymmetrical alkene. The hydrogen or the positive end of the reagent, ये जो reagent है H plus X minus, तो positive end of the reagent become attached to the carbon atom of the double bond, bearing or containing the large number of hydrogen atoms. तो जिस कार्बन पर ज़्यादा हाइड्रोजन से वहाँ पे ये पॉजिटिव एंड वहाँ पे अटैच होगा. This is the statement of Marconi capsule. So what is the statement? When hydrogen halide is added to the unsymmetrical alkene, then positive part or positive end of the reagent attached to the carbon of double bond which contain large number of hydrogen atoms. So here is shown. Therefore we can also say that for the addition of unsymmetrical reagent to the unsymmetrical alkene, Marconi capsule rule is illustrated here. ये जैसा कार्बन कार्बन डबल बॉन्ड है, ये HX ऐड होगा इसमें, तो अकॉर्डिंग टू द Marconi capsule, positive end attached to the carbon which contain large number of hydrogen, and negative end attached to the carbon which contain less number of hydrogen atom. So this is the illustration of the Marconi capsule. And in this case HX is the unsymmetrical reagent, R is the alkyl group, as we know symbol, R is the alkyl, HX in general unsymmetrical reagent. तो unsymmetrical reagent HX अगर ऐड करते हैं unsymmetrical alkene में तो इस टाइप से एडिशन होगा. ये ध्यान में रखने का है. Positive end attached to the carbon containing large number of hydrogen, negative end attached to the carbon containing less number of hydrogen atom in the unsymmetrical alkene. So this is the Marconi capsule rule. This is an important rule. Remember the statement. And in opposite to this Marconi capsule, peroxide effect is also there. And in this case of peroxide, Kharash is the scientist. What is the name? Kharash is the scientist who studied or discovered the addition of HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene in the presence of organic peroxide, and takes place in opposite to that of the Marconi capsule. This is the Kharash discovered the addition of HBr to the unsymmetrical alkene in the presence of organic peroxide take place, and this reaction take place opposite to that of the Marconi capsule. This phenomenon is also known as the anti-Marconi capsule addition caused by the presence of peroxide, and also known as the Kharash peroxide effects. So this is known as peroxide effect. So this is taking place in the presence of organic peroxide, ROOR. This is the organic peroxide. When the reaction is taking place in the presence of peroxide, it is the reaction taking place according to the anti-Marconi. It is in opposite to the Marconi capsule. That is known as the anti-Marconi capsule addition. And this is shown by Kharash, therefore known as Kharash peroxide effect, or commonly known as peroxide effect. When propylene, example now here we can take, when propylene unsymmetric alkene react with the hydrogen bromide HBr in the presence of peroxide, then the product is mainly N-propyl bromide, whereas in the absence of peroxide, main product is isopropyl bromide. So according to the peroxide, main product is the N-propyl, and in absence of peroxide, product is the isopropyl bromide. So the reaction is shown here. So this is the propyl, and HBr is added, and there are two according to the peroxide present, according to the peroxide absent, two products are there. So according to the Marconi capsule product, this is the product, and this is according to the anti-Marconi capsule product. So as we have seen, what is Marconi capsule and what is peroxide effect. So this is shown here in this reaction, the peroxide effect. When propylene react with the HBr, hydrogen bromide, propylene react with the hydrogen bromide, and as per the peroxide effect, what is here? This is the peroxide present, organic peroxide. Then what is the here this Br attached to the carbon containing large number of hydrogens. So this is according to the anti-Marconi capsule product. This is because here peroxide is present, and we get this type of product. What is known as the 1-bromopropane. So 1-bromopropane is the major product in case of peroxide present. Because of the presence of peroxide, what is the we get the product and this product is according to the anti-Markovnikovs, because according to the Markovnikovs, if peroxide is absent, then what is the negative end attached to the carbon containing less number of hydrogen in the unsymmetrical alkene. So this is the main product according to the Markovnikovs product. Both are shown here. According to the Markovnikovs, second, in absence of peroxide and in presence of peroxide, we obtain the 1-bromopropane, that is anti-Markovnikovs product. So these are the N bromopropane and isopropyl bromide. Or this is according to the anti-Markovnikovs, this is according to the Markovnikovs. So this is the peroxide effect which is taking place in the presence of peroxide, and we get the opposite product as per the Markovnikovs. So here we have seen important Markovnikovs product and also peroxide effect. So both are important, and in this case unsymmetrical reagent is added in unsymmetrical alkene. HBr is unsymmetrical reagent is added. So according to the Markovnikovs, here shown, anti-Markovnikovs addition of HBr to alkene also take place when the reactant are exposed to UV light. Anti-Markovnikovs addition of HBr can also be take place when reactant are exposed to UV light. So in the presence of peroxide, and when also it exposed to the UV light, then anti-Markovnikovs addition of HBr taking place in the alkene. This mode of addition is not to be regarded as the reverse process of Markovnikovs addition. The two reactions are entirely different in nature. While Markovnikovs addition follow ionic mechanism, and anti-Markovnikovs addition proceed by free radical mechanism. So these are the two mechanisms. This is according to the addition follow ionic mechanism, and second addition proceed by free radical. So all the ionic mechanism and free radical mechanism we will discuss in the next part. So here as we know today we have described the different chemical reactions, and as we know what is the reaction we have seen today. Important reaction, polymerization reaction, and second reaction is the that is the here after polymerization allylic substitution, that is substitution in allylic position of alkene. That also we have seen how the addition substitution is taking place behind the next carbon atom of the double bond, and after that important rule, Markovnikovs rule and peroxide effect. So products are different as we have seen. What is Markovnikovs? According to the Markovnikovs, negative end of the unsymmetrical reagent added to the attached to the carbon containing carbon of the double bond containing less number of hydrogen. And what is peroxide? According to the peroxide, the when the HBr is added unsymmetrical reagent, then the negative end attached to the carbon of the double bond which contain large number of hydrogen. So this is taking place in the presence of peroxide, and therefore it is known as peroxide effect. So these are the two important effect, Markovnikovs rule and the peroxide effect are the important part of this alkene. And in the next part we will discuss about the reaction mechanism, that is ionic mechanism, free radical mechanism and some other. So all these are we will discuss in the next part.